You mother Alright, I'm Craig, and this is Diary of an Angry Scottish Golfer. This is a YouTube video series that I do where I track my progress, trying to get better at golf, cover everything I'm doing to try and get down to a scratch handicap. If you're new to this channel and you enjoy golf YouTube videos, things like this, please consider subscribing, because once I get to 1,000 subscribers, the channel will be monetized. Every single penny which is raised through this YouTube channel will be donated in its entirety to a rescue dog charity. Basically, consider subscribing. You're doing your nice bit of work for charity, and you'll shoot better scores because you're a nice person. I bought a homeless guy a chippy last week outside of a chippy, and he looked sad. This is a true story. I hate homeless people. Sorry, I don't hate homeless people. Homelessness makes me really sad. It always has since I was a kid. It really bums me out. I don't know why. I mean, it's obviously very sad, but this isn't what the video's meant to be about, but fuck it, I've started this story, so I'll carry on. Yeah, so I was like outside a chippy, and this homeless guy was there, and I was like, mate, do you want some food? Do you want a chippy? And he was like, oh, I'd love a smoked sausage. I was like, all right, random, like a supper? Or he's like, no, just a smoked sausage, man, that'd be great. So I did it. I bought him a smoked sausage. What was the point in that story? Oh yeah. And the next day I played really good at golf. Played really good. Basically, think of me as a smoked sausage, or a homeless guy, I guess. I don't know. So what's this week's video about? So basically, we're gonna play some holes tonight. It's called Impossible Golf, like impossible golf, because golf isn't hard enough as it is. There's 3 rules. If you go in the rough, that's a 1-shot penalty. You take it out of the rough directly 90 degrees, middle of the fairway, no near the hole obviously, but it's a 1-shot penalty. The first time on a hole that your ball hits the green, you have to take it 20 paces directly away from the flag, and every single putt you hit after you've hit it, it has to be dragged back 1 putter length. I'm going to keep the camera there because the sun's blasting me in the eyes, so there's no way you'll see anything anyway, so just take my word for it. It's on the green anyway, but it's going to be miles away sit. Wasn't quite the introduction I had planned on doing. I always think, like, with introductions, especially if new people come and watch these videos, and then I start talking about like homeless smoked sausages and stuff. Homeless smoked sausages. I honestly, sincerely think I am losing my mind. So I've hit a very meh approach. Like, it landed reasonably near the flag, but it's just ran on. And because I said I want to go 20 paces directly away from the flag, that would put me over there and I'd have to hit a chip. But because this part is now about putting, I'm just going to take it down there. So we're going to go 20 paces that way. See you in a minute. 20 paces is so far. Holy shit. Oh, good, that's halfway. Right, so this is where the ball is. Back a putter length. This is for par. Okay. It's probably a bit slower than I feel like it should be. Stay up. Oy. Okay, so this is where it gets saucy. That would be a tap in for bogey, but now I'm having to take it back a club length, and it is now no longer a tap in for bogey. It's quite, oh God. Oh, bastard. And again. Okay, so that was for bogey. Now I've got this for double. Oh my God. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. That's the happiest I've ever been to make a double bogey. Yay. I'm not a very resilient person on the golf course. We're referring to the golf course. But please don't start like saying I've got a big nose and that, because I'll cry. And if something like what just happened there happens to me, I lose my shit, which I internally am currently doing. I already want to put the camera off and not do this anymore, like go home. So that's good, that's exactly how I would feel in a competition. So this game's gonna help 2 things. 1, my resilience, my ability to fight and battle through to try and score as best as I can, because this game's very hard and it's just gonna it's going to win. There's no two ways about it. Like, it's going to beat me. It's not the size of the dog in the fight. It's the size of the fight in the dog. So come on, let's go dogging. It's also going to help with putting by dragging it back a putter length. I'm going to have loads of awkward length putts. So as I said, hitting the fairway is massively important because otherwise you get a shot penalty. So, I mean, the driver's not necessarily my most reliable club for hitting a fairway. Oh, get left, stay in the fairway. Get left, get left, get left, get left. Left. Oh, stay in the fairway, stay in the fairway, stay in the fairway. That was very bad hit, but I might just be lucky. I think it's maybe crept into the fringe. So we've incurred a penalty shot, which is good fun. 100 yards. But the ground's still quite firm, so 100. If I land this at 100 yards, it's going to run on quite far. And obviously I need to take it 20 paces away anyway, so I don't think I would break 100 doing this for 18 holes. Right, 100 yards. Hold it, sit soft. Add in a little caveat that, like, once it's on the green, I'm putting, I'm not gonna then go off. So, I mean, 20 paces further away, we'll go up that way. This is for a par. Oh, set. Ah, balls. Drag this back, a ball, a club even. This is for a bogey. Oh, so yeah, this is what I mean, like the anger. Just bubbling, deal with it. Okay. So that was for a bogey, so this is for 2 doubles in a row. Oh, thank you. I need to hit this fairway, so my shape is a draw. So I'm just gonna have to gamble a little bit, go over the right half of the bunker, to try and hold the fairway. Come on, mate. Hook. Oh, it's so bad, but I might get the fairway. We held the fairway, and although I was moaning about that not going very far, it must have hit the road, to be fair. Good in a bit of naffness. 110 yards uphill in a disgusting little lie. On the green, I was trying to cut that in, but it did not work very well. Good for distance, it didn't cut in like I said, but distance wise it was pretty much bang on. 20 paces. I'm guessing that's the only place where that'll fit. I'm not liking this rule. Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down. Sit down. Ah, beautiful. Right. So that's dead. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, I'm so happy. This is the stroke index hardest hole in the course, and we made a par at Imposta Golf. Get in there, Beverly. I'm always in the market for video ideas, so I'm hoping to be like 2 or 3 weeks ahead of you people. You people? What do you mean, you people? What do you mean, you people? If you know what film that's from, comment it down below. Two iron because I'm a big wimp and I never hit 2 iron here anymore, even though it's such an easy shot, really. Putting with this is just so stressful because you just constantly have like a really awkward length of putt. You're just under so much pressure every time. Oh, I've rifled that. That worked. I love it when a plan comes together. 69 yards. So I want this to release out a little bit more. I don't want it to spin up. Not that I have any control over that, like, but sounds good when you say it. Makes you sound like a player. Right down it, go. Looks like quite a good shot, to be honest. Ran on a wee bit, but it's not terrible. Right, so I can't go back that way. I'll go over that way. Turn. The one caveat I will say is that I've not been lining these up, so I've changed to have a ball with a line on it so I can actually do it properly. Probably should have done that from the start. You mother. Oh. Four putted. So I was on into and four putted, so six. Yay. Another double bogey. Yay. So this is exactly why I've done this. I'm getting really angry. I don't want to put this video out because I look like I'm really shy. I look like my putting shit, my putting's terrible, blah, blah, blah. But that's exactly why I have to put it out. It's exactly what I needed. Experience this on a camera, keep missing these short putts, getting annoyed at yourself, because that sometimes happens on the course. And the difference between the level you want to be, being the level I want to be, and being not getting any better is small margins, isn't it? It's like little gains you can make here and there. If I can do this, realize how this makes me feel, play this game maybe a couple more times, do better at it, have a bit of a better attitude. That's a really good shot. I'll come round. It's pretty much exactly where I was earlier. That was a bit of a more efficient swing. This game is very difficult. It just puts every bit of your game under pressure. Putting especially, it makes putting really hard. And as I say, today I came out and my putting was really bad, so it's probably not the best. Well, no, it is the best day to do it. Just properly test you. And for me, the whole thing was about testing my resilience. Like, I thought I was getting better, concentrating on your process, doing your little cognitive diffusion things. That's all easy when you're playing well. But when things like this happen, when you're having rounds like this, or what you're forcing yourself to have by doing this game, it shows what you're made of. And it's become apparent that when the chips are down, is that a phrase that would work in this scenario? So it becomes apparent that when it really matters, when it's on the line or whatever, I'm still a very angry guy. So good, at least we've established it here. Because it puts you in the situation where you're effectively gonna play shite, it's good for your mindset because it gets you used to that. So the next time that you're playing around and you do play shit, it's not that big a deal, or you're more used to it. Quality, there's a dog here. Oh, we haven't had a bit of wildlife in ages. There he is. There's the wee lad. Class. Love dogs. Right, I need to go 20 paces further away. Quality. Sorry, I was saying alright to the dog. I like dogs. Oh, right. To finish with a putt. God, this game is soul destroying. And here we go again. Rage. I'm just so angry because of this game. I didn't think it would piss me off as much as it did. But when you're constantly put in that place where you're fighting for a score and you just feel like no matter what you do, you're playing shite, it brings out your, like, the real you, I guess. Like, and the real me is an ugly bastard. So, work required. But yeah, I hope I've not come across as much of a dick as I feel like I have tonight. But what are you gonna do? Sometimes you seem like a dick. And I feel like that's tonight. So yeah, thanks very much for watching. Like if you want to like the video, subscribe if you want to subscribe. Drop any notes for future video ideas. Otherwise, see you next week and all that. Bye bye.